Okay, in cases of rape and incest, now I know must be very hard. I wouldn't want to be put in this situation, so I don't even could do this. But let me just say this: I grew up in Riverlea, and there was this thing that was going around where boys used to hash you, hash. So okay, so there was this thing in Riverlea where boys would just hash you. Hash means they would just like force themselves on you. And I know, well, in today's day and age, that is called rape. Okay, it's rape because there was no consent. And I know that a lot of girls got pregnant. And some of them married this person and had the child. Some of them just had the baby. Because back in the day, there was no such thing as abortion. Especially not for non-white people in South Africa. And I've seen these women raise their children who are products of rape. They raise them with so much love, and that you wouldn't even say that is what happened. So that's why when it comes to rape, I think this really has to be, I don't know, I cannot say, like I say, because I cannot imagine myself in that situation. And I watched videos of, like JC Dugard, what is the other girl's name? Amanda Berry, a girl whose father raped her as well for years. All three of them had children from their rapist, and they love their children. They never thought they would. Hi everybody. So this is part 2. I'm so sorry. I'm having some problems with the internet. So I'm going to continue with this next part. When last I spoke, I was speaking about women who don't abort their children after rape. And I was saying how I cannot imagine what it must be like to carry the baby to term. But I know of women personally who did that, who have raised their children and love them. And I know of women in the media like JC Dugard, Amanda Berry, and the girl now, the German girl, who carried their rapist children, gave birth to them, and dearly loved them. And I was saying how the thing is that the bond between a mother and a child sometimes surpasses how the child was conceived. Because at the end of the day, I guess the child is innocent and still deserves to live, still deserves to be loved. So I don't know, but like I say, that's a different story when it comes to rape. The same as for incest. I know with incest, the problem would be because of the birth defects and all that. But then again, I guess it goes back to, because incest sometimes is consensual. Say incest many times is consensual. So if the birth defects and all that is an issue, then it just boils down again to eugenics. Do you want the perfect child? Or you're okay with having a not so perfect child but still loving it? And if it was due to a rape, then go back to the rape case I made about you. I don't know. I can't say, because I know of people who love their children because they don't care how it was conceived.